What if I told you that the quietest person in the room is often the one with the most power, not because they talk less, not because they are afraid, but because they see more, hear more, think more, and waste less energy trying to impress people? And in the next few minutes, you are going to understand exactly why quiet people are more powerful than most people realize. By the end of this video, you will know how to spot quiet power, how to use silence without looking weak, and how to build the kind of confidence that does not need attention to survive. And listen carefully. The last habit is the most important one. If you miss it, you will miss the real reason quiet people become unstoppable. Let's begin. Habit 1. They listen with intention. Most people do not listen to understand. They listen to reply. That is the difference. A quiet person walks into a conversation and does something most people never do. They slow down. They pay attention. They notice tone, body language, pauses, and what is not being said. While everyone else is busy fighting for the next word, the quiet person is collecting truth. And that is powerful, because when you really listen, people reveal themselves, their fears, their motives, their weaknesses, their plans. A quiet person does not need to interrupt to feel important. They let people keep talking until the real story comes out. That is not weakness. That is strategy. Habit 2. They think before they react. Most people live on reaction mode. Someone says something rude and they snap. Someone criticizes them and they explode. Someone pressures them and they fold. Quiet people are different. They create space between the moment and the response. And that tiny gap changes everything, because in that gap, power appears. They ask themselves, is this worth my energy? Is this true? Is this even my battle? That is why quiet people often look calm, while others look chaotic. They are not slower because they are weak. They are slower because they are careful. And careful people make fewer mistakes. Fewer mistakes means better decisions. Better decisions means more control. And control is power. Habit 3. They are comfortable alone. This is a big one. A lot of people cannot stand silence. They always need music, scrolling, noise, or somebody else's opinion to feel okay. But quiet people can sit with themselves. They can walk alone, think alone, work alone, heal alone. And that is a massive advantage. Because when you are comfortable alone, you stop begging the world to entertain you. You stop needing constant approval. You start building a life that does not collapse when nobody is watching. That is real strength. That is why quiet people often look more grounded. They are not chasing attention every second. They are using their alone time to recharge, reset, and get clear. And once a person becomes clear, they become hard to shake. Habit 4. They choose their words carefully. Quiet people do not speak just to fill empty space. They speak when something matters. And that makes their words heavier. Think about it. If someone talks all day, every day, their words start to lose value. But if someone speaks rarely, people listen when they finally open their mouth. That is why quiet people often sound wise, even when they are saying something simple. They do not throw away their words. They do not waste their energy on useless drama. They do not explain themselves 10 times just to be accepted. They say what they mean. And then they stop. That kind of communication is powerful because it creates presence. A quiet person does not need a loud voice to be heard. They need clear words, steady energy, and timing. That is enough. Sometimes more than enough. Habit 5. They build strength from the inside. This is the most important habit. Quiet people do not rely on noise to feel strong. They do not need to dominate every room. They do not need everyone to know what they are thinking. Their strength is internal. It comes from discipline, from self-control, from observing themselves, from knowing who they are without applause. And that is why quiet people can feel so powerful, because their confidence is not borrowed. It is built, slowly, quietly, privately. A loud person often tries to prove power. A quiet person already has it. They do not announce it. They embody it. And when life gets hard, that matters. Because the person who has built strength inside does not fall apart when the world gets loud. They stay steady. They stay sharp. They stay dangerous in the best possible way. So now you see it. Quiet people are not empty. They are observant. They are not weak. They are controlled. They are not passive. They are intentional. And every one of these habits gives them an edge that loudness can never fake. So the next time you meet someone quiet, do not mistake their silence for a lack of power. Their silence may be the reason they are so powerful. And the best part? You can build this too. Start listening more, reacting less, enjoying your own company, speaking with purpose, and strengthening the part of you that no one else can see. Because once you learn how to be powerful without being loud, you become the kind of person people never forget. And that is the real power of quiet people.